how do you frame these principal vices just in your own work and dealing with obviously moral philosophy? How does that fit in as a structure?
I would say that I deal with vices or sins always as parasitic upon virtues. They're the disordered virtue. So it's really important when we talk about gluttony to think about fasting, because gluttony is the corresponding vice to the virtue of fasting. And so it's the virtuous life. It's that movement from purgation to illumination that is the center, sort of the journey of Christianity, of the spiritual life. And it's the corrosiveness, the disorderedness of that process where the language of sin and the language of in particular the seven deadly sins comes up.
Yeah, I think that would probably be my approach as well. I come from a background in what's usually called virtue ethics, and so anything is, talk of sin is always going to be parasitic on virtue. And one thing that was always drummed into us was seeing the interconnection amongst the virtues, and I think you can say the same thing, the interconnection among the vices as well. And I think during our conversation we'll probably be drawing lines between gluttony and other kinds of vices as well. And the kind of social nature of sin, I think, is something that has, is a kind of ancient idea and a biblical idea, but one that has kind of been recaptured and reformulated in the 20th century. Karl Rahner's famous example of the banana. You go and buy a banana for breakfast and suddenly you're enmeshed in all of these kind of structures of sin that you don't necessarily intend.